questions? If not, approval to
I'll make a motion.
I'll approve.
second.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good. All right, let's skip to new business. Thaddeus Goldman, real warrior, excuse me, I can't talk straight today.
Hey, hit the red button down.
That one.
Yep.
Okay. Good afternoon. Some of you already know me, that my name is Thaddeus, part of the co-OC for the Irreverent Warriors group here in town. Our mission is to bring veterans together using human camaraderie to improve mental health, to prevent veteran suicide. I'm here today asked to be able to use 3 of the parks, Leicester Square being the first one for 30 minutes, Greg Park, the enclosed shelter house, and just the park itself for an hour. That's our lunch stop, and then 30 minutes at Chicago Park. These stops give the hikers just kind of a break from hiking. We are an element of military veterans only. There's stops, obviously there's stops in between each one. There's, we're starting over at the cannibal, over across the bridge, coming across, starting at the memorial, and then going through town, and then hitting a few parks that we wanted to see if we can use. Last year we used the park, Greg Park, for an hour for lunch. We had the big deuce and a half out there. That was our food location. That was our, Mission Barbecue. And then we kind of cleaned up after ourselves. Every park will be respected. It will be cleaned up. There will not be trash left behind by anybody. There's no illegal use of anything, so you don't have to worry about any of that. We know that everybody knows when they come to Indiana that we are a not dry state, but cannot use state, because we do have hackers that it's legal in their state, so there's nothing to worry about there. All the hikers that are in the veterans do respect everything. I've been to 5, and every time I've seen the volunteers either clean up or the hikers themselves clean up. We have, last year I think we had 109 people, not including the volunteers, which was about 30 of them. We had 6 of them that stayed with the element as we moved around, and then the rest either cleaned up or moved to the next stop to get ready for us to be there. So I'm asking the request for 30 minutes at 2 parks and an hour for another one.
What's the date?
The date is April 11th. The lunch stop is the only one I can kind of give you around about between 11:30 and 1:30, anywhere between there. We won't know until exact times until kind of the week prior, until one of us hikes it and just kind of sees how the element moves. If you want those, I can get them to JR. I have your information.
You guys, any questions?
I don't have any questions.
Yep.
Make a motion to approve.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You're good to go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you guys want some of these pamphlets kind of give you a little bit more on the back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect.
Business card has a mission statement on it, and then you scan that one. It takes you to the national page. This one takes you to our personal Facebook page. So
Okay.
Okay,
they're written for you guys.
Thank you.
thank you.
Nicole Bell, Wiggle Worms.
Sorry. Hi, guys.
Back.
So I created this non-for-profit just like yesterday. I moved here from Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri 2 years ago. I live here in Vincennes, Indiana with my 2 daughters and my husband. And we are huge doers and travelers. We love going to foodie restaurants and stuff like that, and we love doing with our daughters. One thing that I noticed in the 2 years of living here is that during the colder months, there's very few activities and things for my children to do, and that just really is lame to me personally. So we are a part of Little Builders over there at the Knee House Lumber. We definitely enjoy that. We go to some of the stuff over there at the library, but what I think we really need is an indoor play center, which is what my kids really thrived and loved when we lived at the lake. So that's what I'm building this to do. So our mission here is to inspire curiosity, creativity, and hands-on experience. Our goal is to create an indoor play center in Vincennes, Indiana, funded through community fundraisers, grants, and sponsors. This play center will be a safe space to engage in educational environment where kids can explore, learn, and grow while connecting with their families and creating memories. And I'm sorry I'm not more prepared, because I did get snowed in and everything as well. But I did make this up if I could pass it around. Sorry to be here, but if you could just tap it before you pass it to the next person so it doesn't let it out. So that's kind of my vision. So what I'm needing to do is find places to do these fundraisers so I can build this dream indoor play center for kids 0 to 10 years old is kind of the age group I'm going for. What I'm wanting to ask from you guys is that you guys mostly do like summer events, right? So I want to hopefully use Greg Park, I don't know the difference in the shelters, sorry, but the one that's further by the entrance of the
open shelter.
Rainbow, yeah. To do an event. I have 3 different options. I didn't want to bring one option to you guys that you really just didn't like. So what I came up with was a kite day where kids can come for a low fee and create their own kite, color it, build it, and then fly it. I also looked up these little streamers, or like little wristlets for younger kids that can buy the streamers and kind of just fly their little arms out. And then the other one was a 5K color run with the colors that burst out. And then last but not least was a paint and plant day where we would do terracotta painting on the pots, and then we would provide soil and 3 indigenous Indiana pollinating flowers that they could pick from to put in their little pot. So that's kind of what I'm asking for.
Are you looking at like using the whole day for the shelter and?
My events typically are only gonna be about 5 hours, 1 hour for setup, 1 hour for cleaning up afterwards, and about 3 hours in between. I also didn't want to do any concession, cause I heard a rumor that you guys are trying to gravitate more business towards Rainbow Beach's open little window there. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I wanted to discuss possibly doing like an inclusive thing where like if they paid for the kite day plus this extra fee or whatever, then it would go towards a meal towards their thing, and kind of collaborate like that if you guys would be interested in that. But yeah, basically anything, because I'm in the beginning stages. I also got frequently asked at a different board meeting that I went to for a church as to why I don't just go to the community center. They charge $1,000 just to rent out their facility, and just starting out, I don't really want to dive that deep yet. Because I don't even know if this is something that everybody else wants and not just me and my 2 little kiddos. So,
And it's a nonprofit, you guys wouldn't be selling things to make money rather than for the nonprofit.
Yeah. You're just raising money to start up the business.
yes.
Yeah.
And it's a registered 501c3 or?
I'm in the process of getting the 501c3. Right now I just have the state, article of incorporation right now.
File the articles of incorporation.
I'm sorry, what?
You have filed the articles.
Yeah,
Have you
Yeah.
submitted to the IRS for the tax?
for the EIN.
Yeah, for the
Yes.
ruling as to whether or not they'll approve the 501c3. So you've done all that, so she's well on her way to getting the 501c3 approved then. I have no problems with her running. Do you have a date in which you're wanting to use it
Yes.
for?
I don't have any dates yet. I was told I'd be able to look at your guys' calendar and see where we could plug into. It was mostly whether you guys would approve it or not, and then also if I would need event insurance.
You would need event insurance, yes.
Okay,
And the
I
person,
could do
you'd
that.
have to talk to Tammy about that.
Yeah.
which ideas did you guys think you'd be open to?
I like the kite and the plant idea. I thought
Yeah.
those 2
Yeah.
were really neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
thought the plant one was
Could I do both of them if I find 2 spots in your guys'
Yeah.
calendar? Okay,
as many as you want.
Yep.
All right, motion approved,
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
all in favor?
Okay.
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Jordan,
your phone.
Over your phone.
oh, yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jordan Daniels, BMX track at Chicago Park.
You're gonna like it.
I bet. I was
She
number
thought
1
she was
of all
unprepared.
years
Here
for
I am.
13.
Is that right?
I'm just here because JR told me to be here, but where do you want me to lead off, JR?
Just talk about
Thank
what
you.
you're wanting to
Yeah, so, my wife has family down in, Bentonville, Arkansas, and we go down there every year. And this year, we went down there and they have a children's, bike park down there. The inside track is kind of like a skate park style concrete, but there's a few little hills and stuff, and I've got some pictures and stuff I can show you here. It goes around a curve, comes back the other way, it's not terribly large, maybe twice the size of the desk there. And then there's like a dirt track around the outside of it. It's pretty much just somebody sprayed Roundup, and it's bike tire wide, but there's some tiny little bridges and some things to drive underneath it. My kids loved it. We spent hours there, and they got way better at their Strider bikes, which is a really popular thing with kids now. But it's something that I just really thought would be cool to have here, so I called JR and said, if I can get the money, can I put one in? And so most of the money's probably taken care of. I've talked to like Wabash Utilities, because there's a couple little things in here that they might be able to add to it. But other than that, it's concrete and then Roundup to make a path. And then, like I said, I can show you a few pictures here, but I like the fact that it's gonna get kids outside active, and it's something a little different. It's not another play set or, what have you. So, that, and it's pretty self-sustaining, and there's not a bunch of maintenance, hard to tear up, things like that, so.
Is this what the boys were riding
Yeah,
their
I don't know
balance
if you
bikes
saw that
on?
video. I was gonna say, I've
It
got
was really
the
cool.
pictures and videos and stuff too. I don't know.
Is there anybody that like designs these or?
So I talked to the Parks and Recs department,
In Bentonville?
yeah,
Stan also suggested putting it right there, the old bike track.
I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
see kind of the whole thing.
It's pretty neat.
Video there, but I called
Yeah,
their
it was
parks
cool.
department,
Yeah,
and the
it
guy
is,
that
yeah.
was running their parks department
Oh, yeah.
wasn't there when they put it in, so he said he was gonna contact a few people for me. And he was gonna try to get me some numbers and like what all it, kinda took type of thing.
Yep.
But it wasn't like fenced, you didn't have to have any, shut it off, anything like that, but, he was talking to me about, he was gonna try to find me a number for what they spent on concrete. I've talked to a couple concrete guys, and, they said it takes like somebody that does like skate parks, things like that. It's not just any old guy that pours concrete, but their concrete price down there compared to what it is here is probably a lot different. And so he said he was gonna get a number. I haven't heard back from him on the number, but basically it's get a number, and then I think right now I've got at minimum about 35,000 or so already. And then once I get a number, I can kind of figure out where to go from there. But I basically just called JR and asked him if I could get him
Well,
money.
Jay, we just had the skate park redone out there, so you could probably give it that concrete guy's thing.
Yeah.
And then there's Matt Hendrickson here in town, is really good.
Yeah, I
Maybe
was gonna say, I had talked to
somebody-
Doug Holloway.
He's good, yeah.
He said he doesn't do that stuff. He said it's just a little bit out of what he likes to do, but, I don't really have anybody that I know specifically as far as doing it, but whoever we could get in contact and then getting a estimate on it, I could probably get, unless they could give me their exact plans, it's like I could probably go to Google Maps and get a rough idea for what it's gonna be as far as how much concrete, so they can have measurements and stuff. But Doug, just off the top of his head, was thinking, 40-ish. He was like, maybe any as high as 60, maybe, as low as 30, but he was like, I'd just maybe start at 40, type of thing. And then, like I said, the outside ring, it's literally just, you spray some Roundup that's wide enough for a dirt bike, or a little bike tire, and then they had built some little tiny bridges to go over, but it's like, that's not anything terribly expensive or anything, so.
I think, the people that done our skate park, that'd be fairly easy for those guys
Yeah,
to do.
yeah, I was gonna say, it seems
So,
relatively simple,
yeah.
which I like.
Run the lighting to it.
We have some lighting, if you're talking about down towards
The pickleball.
the old
court.
base, OBMX track.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
We
you said
have
there's
some lighting down
Yeah.
that way, so it wouldn't be hard.
We,
to
and we
find
could
the
probably
rest.
add more to that.
Cause if we don't do the lighting, I'm afraid we'd have to fence it in.
Basically, all I have to do is, once I get a number, I just have to, get it approved through the Beer House Foundation, and then that should probably cover most of it. And then if I need to politic a little bit for something, can kind of do that, but.
I think it's great. I'd like to see, I was reel-to-reel recording how old I am.
Oh, yeah.
I still have reel-to-reel,
From the park that
From
was
the-
out there?
the-
Yeah, I was
the-
gonna say, I
the
was
back.
trying to find some pictures of it, but I couldn't find anything, but.
I haven't looked at it for a long time. I don't know
So
how
I'd be
good it
curious to see
is.
if there was any pictures of it, but I just thought it was something, my kids loved it. We would spend a lot of time there, but it's just different, you know, it's not
Yeah.
another play set or a pickleball court or something, but gets kids outside, so I like that idea.
I'll make a motion to approve
Yep,
that.
I'll second.
I second. Yeah, just get back with us with more information so we can
Okay.
keep in touch, and then where you're gonna put it, like if that decides to
Yeah,
be the
we're gonna
place.
put it right there in that open area beside the, kind of in front of the pickleball, towards the open area
And I
right
just
there.
want you to be thinking about the levy, so we have to stay so far
Yeah,
off.
you gotta
so we
stay
have to
so
remember
far,
that.
yeah,
Okay,
yep.
so just remember that when we're talking about that area down
Yep.
there.
We're good.
What you got in mind timeline wise, depending upon the concrete?
Yeah, it depends what all you get.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
Once
you
it
think we
warms
could get
up,
in, do you think we could get it in before summer, I guess, you know?
that'd be
okay.
awesome if you could, yeah.
I'd say, 'cause
Get the stuff.
Like I said, depending on how much money it's gonna run me, I mean, it's something to where I could get it done pretty quickly, so.
I
Mighty-
can get a hold of the people from skate park
Okay.
by first next week.
I was
if
gonna say,
not
and
tomorrow.
I can see what I can get from Bentonville, but that guy was trying to find what he could for me, but
Yeah.
he didn't really have a ton to offer me, but.
Well, you sent me all the pictures, I'll send to her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a lot of, and I looked it up, like Google Maps, and you can make, like, measurements on Google Maps, so I got a rough estimate on it, and it's like, well, honestly, a concrete guy will probably look at the picture and be like, oh, it'll probably be, you know,
Right.
they'll probably be able to get pretty close on it, so.
And see, and talking to Matt Hendrickson might
Yeah,
be a good thing too.
It would be, and then, if you could reach out to Jones Son, I know in the past they've donated some or all, but
Little
I don't know
discount
about
on
that kind of money, but
Yeah.
they may be willing to donate.
Or
some
at
of
least
that
give you a
cost.
good
Yeah.
Yeah,
cut.
Okay, any specifics that you need from me other than, you know, I guess, once we figure out the price and stuff?
Yeah,
Is there anything, like, formal I need to do, or?
No,
not that I know of.
no, just once we
Okay.
figure all this stuff out and we all get back together
Okay,
and, like I said, I'll give with Matt, which I can need to get with Matt Hendrickson tomorrow anyways, and I'll show him the pictures of it.
okay,
See what he says, and if he tells me I need to get hold of skate park people, I will,
okay,
and we can get a price there.
perfect, let me know.
Sounds good.
All right.
Great, thank you.
Okay,
Thank
thanks.
you.
You guys don't have to stay if you want, but you can listen to what we have left.
I'll be
Okay.
calling you.
Moving to
Thank-
the financial report, any comments or questions on that? If not, a motion approved.
Make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Old business, new business, and then staff report.
Yeah, there's not really been a whole lot. I've been on vacation, and we've been plowing, but, we got homeless back at Gregg Park.
Vehicle down in Chicago,
I saw,
it's been there for a month.
yeah, I talked to the owner, well, not the owner, he was there yesterday. And all the brakes are out of that truck, and he's gonna try to get it towed to his house
Okay.
to fix it for the lady.
Yeah,
So, he said hopefully, as soon as he can get it out, he's gonna have it towed.
okay.
So I stopped there yesterday, and I seen him looking in there, and I thought, dude, we gotta do something to get this
Yeah.
out of here, so.
Yeah.
But, there's nothing really,
You're ready for pool season, aren't you?
I'm ready for this meeting to be over with now.
All right, well, is there anything else then?
No.
Any,
Oh, yeah,
Hold it.
sorry, Tammy. Okay, here we go. We are looking for a pool manager again. Tammy posted something on Facebook.
Not me.
You've got a couple things, people back, haven't you? That put in for the pool manager? But, we're still looking.
Okay.
Valentine's dance is, February 21st at Highland Woods. We was gonna have a green auditorium, but they already booked it.
what time would that be, around 6 o'clock?
6 to
How you
8.
guys do, I thought, I was wondering about that.
Yeah. It's gonna be,
They normally have things set up for us at the meeting, but we're not gonna have that. We have to do all the tables and things ourselves here.
Easter egg hunt And something we need to talk about is the triathlon, whether we're gonna do it again. I mean, the park makes money off of it.
I can help this year if you don't have the meetings
Well,
at
we-
1 o'clock on Friday.
We can change it, so. But we're, oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm waiting on Aaron Snelly, cause he's gonna help us out too.
Okay.
Cause he's a big part of it. And, well, last year, it all fell apart at trophy time. We didn't have enough trophies. I didn't know, it's my first year ever doing the trophies,
Yeah.
and I got stuck. And, so we're gonna find out what all we need, and it's gonna be totally different. We're actually gonna start as soon as possible. We was actually talking about not having it at all, but I know the mayor wants us have it. So,
Competed in that triathlon a few times myself. My brother and I used to have a competition every year, and we win.
was that right?
Your grandma does it every year too, doesn't she?
My grandma, yes.
Yeah.
She's gotta quit, but yes.
Oh, I like.
Yeah.
LA.
That she will never stop.
Last year,
Yeah.
it scared me
Yeah,
in the water.
yeah. Yeah, she went and ran the Chicago Marathon last year too.
Was
So,
that right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
You know, her husband,
Yeah,
he's,
Jim,
yeah,
good guy.
but no, like you said, so you're gonna help with the try.
I can help them.
Okay.
I can help with the try as well, if you put me down for that.
Okay, that's good.
And I will be there for Valentine's dance as long as my children are not sick again.
Okay, that's all I got. I'm
Okay.
sorry, Tammy, I almost forgot about your sheet. She's
Okay.
mad at me.
Any miscellaneous?
Nope.
Meeting's adjourned.